morning. Happy Saturday. I say happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Today, we're gonna sit in the cars. We're taking the RWB, the 996 GT2, the 996 GT3. So we're gonna take the Porsches to Santa Clarita Porsche. What's your favorite Porsche?
The white one.
The white one?
Yeah.
This one? Oh, you like this one better than the blue one?
I like the blue one more.
You like the blue one more or the white one more?
The white one a little and the blue one more.
Okay, the white one a little and the blue one more. The little guy has spoken.
But that's a lot of Porsches.
I know. What's your favorite car?
Porsche.
Porsche. Let's get in the car. Let's do this.
We have a Porsche.
Where'd you come from?
My house.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. But I've been long time ago. I've been married long time ago. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Check it out, man.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we're almost there. We had a great drive up here with the boys. It's nice to be able to enjoy stuff like this with our kids now, which is kind of crazy. Hey, what do you want your first car to be?
Porsche?
A Porsche? Okay. You can get a Porsche, but a really old one. Is that okay?
Yeah, I want an old one with a blue color.
You want an old one with a blue color? I could give you an old one with a red color.
I want it with blue color.
Okay, well, okay, blue color. So it looks like we're gonna have to buy another 993. We got a while to go for that though, thank God. So, Vinny, how many years you have until you drive? You know, you have 11 years until you could drive on the street. I mean, you could drive off the street. Got some fans over there. Thank you, buddy. That's probably the best thing about all of this. It's not the older guys or whatever. It's always about the kids, man. Making the kids happy, putting a smile on the kid's face. Right, bud?
Yeah.
Say it's all about the kids.
Not about the kids.
You gotta fix your little hair over here. You got a little alfalfa poking out.
I like alfalfa.
You like alfalfa? Good old Santa Clarita. I'm not shocked at all that we would find Kevin in the middle of the street. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's Alex! Rabbit! Can you guys imagine that I employ this guy? Unbelievable. Kevin's nuts.
Yeah, I said, who is that, Kevin?
Kevin! Oh my God, it's Kevin! Hi, sweet cheeks.
Hey,
how are you?
Cupcake.
How you doing? Good?
Enjoying myself with my girl.
Hanging out with your girlfriend? Say hi, guys.
Hi.
You guys enjoying your day?
Yeah.
Look at this little guy. Vinny, you're about to get run over by this little guy right here. It's almost the size of you. Josh, you know what sucks? When you're so cheap that you can't actually order the color that you actually want from Porsche directly, and you need to go wrap it to try to be like the car you want to be. Well, guess what, buddy? This is the car you want to be, and it looks a lot better than yours. Check it out.
Vinny, where are we going?
Porsche dealer.
I have Dad's card. He said you can get one thing, okay? So let's pick something. What do you want to look at? The toys?
On that one.
Are you sure? That's the first thing you saw, bro. We're getting one thing, so you better make sure you want that one.
Yeah, I do.
100%? You haven't looked at anything else in the store. There's a bunch of cars behind you. You don't want to look at those first? You don't want to look at any of those? You just want that one? Which one? The teddy bear or you want the guy?
The guy.
The guy? He looks like you. Let's go find someone that works here. He hasn't looked at anything else in the store. He like walked right up to that and that was the first thing he wanted.
He knew it was the one.
Yeah, with his hands behind his back. Did you see the race car?
It's a GT1.
Sick. Should Dad get one of those instead of a Senna?
Yeah.
You heard that, Alex. Senna's out. You got a GT1 now. All right, Vinny. You got your guy. You're ready to dispose of the bag already, huh? Keep the bag. It's a nice
I want to
bag.
hold him.
You want to hold him? I'll hold your bag. It's nice.
Look at this thing. Look at it, man. It's a real race car, you know that? There are some ridiculous cars now. Vinny, there's a 918. Can you make some millions? Bro, look at this 918. If there was a 918, that I would buy, this would be the 918 I would buy. Exact spec, except it's not a White Sox, so.
Alex said a non-White Sox not good enough, but this thing is sick.
This thing with the White Sox package, insane.
What color is this again?
Guards red.
I don't think I've heard you say it before.
Guards red. You like that one? Dang, we should get you one. When you get a girlfriend, you can go cruising with her down Pacific Coast. You know how hard it is to find these cars? What do you like about this car? The seats? That's cool. And the wheels.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Qué pasó? Hola,
¿Qué pasó? Aquí viendo Porsche.
Yeah.
Porsche?
Porsche, sí, Skyline.
Mucho gusta, Skyline?
Ya.
Comment and subscribe on our YouTube.
Comenten a ver qué tal les gustan los carros en la exhibición para todos los latinos.
Gintani.
Y también los Gintani, muchos Porsches. Hay 4 Porsches de Gintani, ¿no? 5 Porsches de Gintani. Comenten a ver cuál les gusta más.
There you go. This is our Spanish channel right
We
here,
gotta
bro.
make a Spanish channel.
Sí,
Franco.
¿va a ser un Gintani en español?
Es Franco.
Yeah, Franco en Gintani.
Franco and Gintani.
¿Ok?
Okay. How do we get the phone numbers to these people, bro, who own these cars? So we can try to buy them one by one. I want this thing, bro. Look at the way sick.
No way.
This is sick.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's how Gintani should be, sir.
It's gonna be like this. How many feet is this? 1, 2.
Alex is taking measurements.
That's how big our glass is. It's not as high as this, but it's as big as this. We should show Danny how wide apart the lids are.
And look how they're staggering them.
Staggered.
I told him we need to do that. If we do that, we'll get in a lot of room.
Your little Philippi. Look how it's all staggered. That's how we gotta set it up. And you don't need 6 feet between each lid.
Even on the weekends, Alex argues with Danny.
All right, guys. Got Vinny in the car.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. You have a good time at Santa Clarita Porsche?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it for today. Now off to doing family stuff. You ready to go home? Say peace out.
Peace out.
Say like.
Subscribe.
Say, and what?
Subscribe.
And subscribe? Dang, you're better than me. That's awesome. Thank you, Santa Clarita Porsche, for putting on a great show, like always.
Thank you.
Scrape the bumper. It ain't my fault.
Just to give you guys a little premise on what's going on, we're giving a little surprise for Alex. We told him that we're gonna send this car to Simi Valley because there's no room at the shop right now, but it's really getting wrapped by Blake.
Thank you, Blake.
Alex has no idea right now that his car is gonna get wrapped. Do you know what color? I have no idea right now.
Black.
Oh.
This thing's gonna look like the Batmobile. It's gonna be sick.
Happy late birthday gift, Alex. When you see this car, it'll be satin black, your favorite color.
Shout out to Avo. So you don't know this car's getting wrapped?
Nope, he does not.
Y'all gotta pay me double not to say it.
If you guys need a tow, you know who to call. All right, Avo.
Take care.
Hopefully see you soon. All right, bye-bye, all right? When you come back, you'll be black.
We ran into an issue with our last clutch that we had for the twin turbo kit on the Aventador. So Alex went ahead and contacted our friends over at RPS. So Rob is over here and he brought over the first clutch for the Aventador and we're gonna be installing it onto John's silver SVJ today. You guys have seen us put the built motor and get everything ready to fuel this car. And now we have a clutch that can actually take the power. So Rob is gonna be able to tell you a little bit more about the clutch and how it was built. Rob will take it away.
How you doing?
Real good.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, Rob Smith with RPS. Been around since 1989, so I've been doing this for a while. I mainly concentrate on carbon-carbon, and carbon-carbon's pretty interesting because it has to rub against itself. So every friction material has to have a mating friction material to it. Like in this case, the clutch cover we have here, billet aluminum pressure ring that puts spring pressure and pushes that directly against all the disc pack. And then that'll go in here. Now in this case, we actually have 5 plates, 3 driven, that connect to the transmission. And then in between them is what's called, like I said, the intermediate plate. You get the intermediate plate that goes in there, and then you'll get another drive plate, another intermediate plate, and then you'll have the next drive plate. Carbon has the capability of taking tremendous amount of heat, and also the weight, significantly lightweight. And those stock discs are really heavy. That's another reason for the carbon, is to have much less wear and tear on the synchros, and allows for faster shift. shafts.
Tony, what's the process of installing those clutches?
Traditionally, with a race clutch, you'll have a flywheel, a couple of clutch discs, maybe a couple floater plates to put in, and then a pressure plate. So what we're doing right now is we're putting in the first layer, which will always be your first layer in installing a clutch, which is the flywheel. And once we know everything's 100% A-OK, we'll go ahead and start putting in the transmission, and we can start putting this car back together and moving towards break-in and tune, which is really exciting because this has been a very long project, and we're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So usually when you're torquing bolts like this, ones that you'll want to know 100% if they backed out or not, we'll usually go ahead and mark them with a paint stick the way Ernie is now and take a picture of them. So that way, if we ever have any issues with this car, we can go back and double check and make sure that those bolts have not backed out or moved in any way that would cause uneven pressure on the flywheel or anything.
One of the biggest problems with any clutch is the interference between the hub splines and the input shaft splines. So what we're going to do is put specific clutch grease. If we get a little bit of excess grease, we want to wipe that off first. Carbon, it's an excellent sponge, and if it gets grease in her, you'll never get it out.
You heard what he said, guys. Keep your moms and dads lube away from their carbon discs.
Let's go over and paint that shaft.
A lot of fluids and shafts going on here.
You said that's a special type of grease?
Yeah, Exidy's, a $1 billion clutch company, and they came up with a formulation for grease, so I haven't found anything better. All right, here's the shaft thing again. Painting this on a dirty shaft is not a good thing. You always want your shaft clean, and then you put the grease on it. Okay, boys?
Learn from the OG.
You guys might be wondering why Rob keeps addressing me. It's because Ernie's already a master shaft lubricator.
We're now working with the cover, so we got to kind of work a little backwards. So right now we're going to put the cover disc, which will go against the cover, and we're going to put this whole thing up as one unit. And go ahead and twist it a little bit, make sure you go all the way through.
Is it in, Tony?
It's tight, but
There it goes.
she always finds her way in. We're in that like swimwear, baby. When you guys are torquing, you can pay attention. You'll see the fingers actually pull in. I'm not too familiar with RPS clutches, but I'm sure Rob is gonna have something that he's gonna want to check once we're completely torqued to make sure that our fingers have compressed to their specifications. And once you're done, all your fingers should line up in the right spot. They definitely shouldn't be protruding past the pressure plate. We'll be good to know that we're gonna put the transmission in and won't have to pull it back out.
Always want to make sure your fingers are aligned before you completely push your shaft in.
Literally like
Hey, bro, if you can't joke, then you're not having a good day at work, okay?
If you
You're all sitting here all sad and pissed off and not smiling and laughing, what's the point of coming to work? Hey, I got a great idea. Who wants to see a twin turbo CGT get built? The only problem is we want to build one, but we can't afford it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start a GoFundMe. Who's down for
Or
that?
if there's a nice little donor out there who wants to drop off a CGT to us for, how long? A couple months?
A few months.
Coming along.
Oh, this is much better. So when John keeps asking why it's taking so long, we're upgrading a bunch of stuff in the way that we're returning the oil lines and the way we're setting up the water tank, and we got a huge water pump now. Sometimes it's hard to explain this to the customers that it takes time to change all this stuff to make sure it's gonna be better, make sure it's gonna work. Sometimes you build cars and everything's okay, you're happy with it, but when you go to take it apart, you realize there's some stuff you can make a lot better, so you go ahead and do it. So this is why we get delayed. We'd rather give you something perfect than just rush through it and give you some Mickey Mouse bull. John, we're working on the car, man. It'll be done real soon. We're putting everything together. We got all brand new lines. We changed the way we're doing the oil return on the car, upgraded a bunch of other stuff. So you're getting a bunch of stuff that you weren't supposed to get on the house just for taking a little longer. So thank you for being patient with us, and you're gonna enjoy it when it's done. Yeah, I can't wait to turn this thing up. It's gonna be one fast car.
All right, that's it for this week's episode. Hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next one.
I'm just here for emotional support. Roz was worried about filming the outro, so I'm here to support him.
Thank you, man. Very nice of you.
Peace.